I spit Patron on this microphone. Watch out, I'm in the zone. Worth for everything I own. Life is March Madness. One mistake, then you go. Yeah, I had a stroke, but your boy still rhyming. And Fresh got locked, but the squad still wildin'. Catch me in any city in the hood, we grinding.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the elephant in the room. It has not been lost upon us that Triple G's fighting on December 18th, and the very next day, December 19th, Canelo Alvarez is fighting. So the question is all of this a setup for Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez 3? Let's start this one off with Dollar Bill. What do you think?
I hope not. I hope not, because sure, I don't want to see this a third time. I thought Canelo won both times. You know, I thought he aimed it out both times. That's just me, man. The first fight, you said he boxed too much and he counterpunched. Second fight, you know what I'm saying? He brought it to him and he beat him. Like, what do they want now? Like, I want to see him beat him from the side, and then the fourth fight, want to see him beat him from the left side. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Triple G needs to move up, or Triple G needs to do something else. I just think leave Canelo alone. Why Canelo got to keep fighting this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, Canelo got other things he wants to accomplish, he wants to do. We don't know. Canelo might fight Anthony Joshua next. I don't know. Canelo out here living his best life, just being great. You know what I'm saying? Canelo, I hope you don't fight Anthony Joshua. I was just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying? But Canelo, man, he can do whatever he want to do, you know? But I just don't want to see that Triple G fight. Me personally, I don't want to see it.
All right, G.
Yeah,
Single G.
I don't think it's like I could see that. However, I kind of feel like it was really Triple G's ego to not be a part of the Canelo Callum Smith undercard. You know what I mean? And so, because to me, it's like, oh, why would you set it up for Friday? But then it's like, well, it's not really like, I guess he wants to be the headliner. You know, I think it's really ego with Triple G. And so I guess you could pitch that, but I'm like Trill, man. I don't really want to see the third one. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather see you know, Canelo face like Charlo, Boo Boo. I'd rather see other fights. Even Billy Joe Saunders, I'd rather see that than to see a Triple G trilogy. So yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the zone is trying to build that. I don't know, but what I honestly think is they probably offered Triple G to be on the undercard. Triple G was like, nah, I need my own day. I need my own, I need to be the headliner. And they're like, all right, we'll give you a Friday, bro. Relax.
I'm disappointed in you, G. I'm disappointed in you, G. So I have to pick up where you dropped the ball.
All right, go ahead. Uh-oh. We're going to walk with Kaden.
G. Walk with. The reason why the zone has Triple G fighting on Friday instead of on the undercard of Canelo is because Triple G is going to call out Canelo after he beats Sharameta. He's going to call out Canelo, and then they're going to say, Canelo, Triple G called you out. What you got to say about that? And then it's going to set up the trilogy. And remember, you heard it first from Conspiracy. All right, go ahead.
Canelo's going to be like, I have no interest in fighting this guy. I beat him twice. There's nothing there for me. I can't get up for this fight.
It's like, what else you got to do, man? Like, I'm being honest. I don't think people really want to see that fight. But if, in fact, there is a large group of people that are like, nah, we need to see that Canelo versus Triple G 3, hey, man, who am I to you know, trash their wishes? To me, that would be an easy fight for Canelo. He's been in the ring with the guy already 2 times. You know what I mean? Like, he knows what he needs to do. Triple G's now getting older. You know what I mean? So Canelo might just take it. Matter of fact, when I think about it, he might just take it. Like, hey, why not? Get a little quick tune-up real quick before I have to go in there, back in there with these live dogs. You know what I mean? So, hey, it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Canelo's the type of fighter, right? Like he said before, he got to be able to, like the greats, they need to be able to get up for a fight. You know what I'm saying? Like he said before, like it just doesn't do it for him. Triple G just doesn't do it for him. There was another fighter that said it. I can't remember who it was, but he's like Triple G just doesn't do it for him. You know?
All right, Ned.
Yeah, I don't see this fight happening at all. I don't think Canelo wants it. Triple G just, he wants to get back, but it's not coming. And when the announcers ask Canelo, because Canelo don't speak English, we're going to understand them very clearly. They're going to ask, Canelo, Triple G called you out on Friday. Would you like it? What do you think about a third match? And Canelo's going to sit there and say, no. And then it's over. It's over. It's over after. But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to Canelo versus AJ. I know y'all sound crazy, but it looked like it could happen one day. Like, don't throw that in the air. It looked like it could literally happen one day, yo. The dude got bigorexia, yo. He loved gaining weight now, yo. And you can't tell him to drop. You can't tell him to go back. Ain't no going back for Canelo. So I see Canelo gaining so much weight. He's gonna be rumbling with the heavyweights one day, yo. He's gonna create a new legacy. He's paving his path. He know what type of road he's on.
Yo, let me ask you a question, Dan. Who you got, Canelo or AJ?
And AJ, man, you know that. Sometimes the stomach the eyes are bigger than the stomach, and I support him. I support Canelo.
Yo, only great hoodie Ned, man.
What's the condition called, Ned?
Bigorexia.
I don't even know, but I have to say pause on that one. It just feels funny, man.
It sounds funny.
It just sounds suspect. It just sounds suspect. I'm gonna put a pause on it.
That's like you know what it. The movie like, yeah, I suffer from bigorexia. Only that Cosio.
Is that a real term?
I don't know.
That's not a real term.
Like, well, was that a real condition, bro?
Ned came up with Boxing Mania, and he also came up with bigorexia. Coming to an adult channel near you.
Ned, you better hurry up and copyright that. Ned, hurry up and copyright that right now.
Yo, oh my God.
Copyright it right now.
Like the XXX TikTok challenge.
Coming to a Pornhub near you. Bigorexia. Directed by the TV, the best cameraman in the business.
Yo, directed, recorded it, and written by the TV. All right, let's get back to the business. At first I feel like Canelo wasn't interested in the Triple G fight just at the time because he felt like he won the first fight, which I thought he won the first fight. And then he won the second fight, and then there was controversy about that. And I think he just felt like, look, let time show you who's better at this particular point in time. Because I just felt like there was a lot of debates. And at that particular point in time, I had a job and I was working in an environment where I work with a lot of Triple G huggers. And I picked Canelo, and I came into work and I had to like argue with these dudes all the time, and they called Canelo a runner. They said he ran, and so then the rematch came, and their man was the one running, and Canelo won. And then when I saw them, they changed the whole criteria of what it means to win a boxing match, and I didn't want Canelo to fight him again either, just because of people like them. I'm like, you know what? You just can't be reasonable. You can't stick to the point. And like, it was a group of people who like, come with points and debates. And so I didn't want him to fight him again either. But at this particular point in time, Canelo is now his own boss. And him being his own boss, I think will play a major role in what would potentially make this fight happen. Because one, he's his own boss, and he's fighting Cullum Smith, which shows he can work with the zone. He was in negotiations with PBC, but that fight fell through for whatever reason. But now he's fighting Callum Smith on the zone. And I don't know if a part of that negotiation was that he would give them the Triple G fight, which is something the zone really needs because the zone is kind of strapped for cash right now. So I think this may be, quid pro quo type of scenario where, okay, we'll let you fight Cullum, but if you win, you got to fight Triple G for us. And so I think this is like, you take a little, you give a little type of situation. So I think to create a scenario where he can have a good relationship with the zone, the trilogy with Triple G is more likely than it was at that particular point in time. Although, if you ask me, do I want to see it? I don't want to see it, but I know a lot of people who will want to see it. Like the people in the office that I used to work with that still to this day tell me that, Triple G beat Canelo. And I said, see, that's why I advanced and that's why you're still in this office. Because you don't understand why. Like, you don't understand.
Infatuation. I've never seen the infatuation with Triple G. Straight up and down, no special effects. I've never seen it. I've never seen the infatuation.
But I agree. But there's a market of people who feel like Triple G beat Canelo. They want to see it again. So I think there's money to be made, and the zone really wants this fight. It's like they've been so fixated on it. That's why they signed Canelo and then they signed Triple G. So it's almost like, what was the point if they don't get this fight? So it's like they need this fight to justify the signings that they made and the contracts that they put out. It's
the Bob Arum formula.
The zone over there to me is letting the middleweights and the super middleweights call the shots instead of them forcing these guys to fight. Because Billy Joe Saunders and Boo Boo should have been got it on, or Boo Boo should have got it on with Triple G when he was back down in 30. I don't know what it is. These guys
were scheduled to get it on. Remember, we were going to be at that fight, but then the nasal spray kicked in.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's going to happen in Boston.
Nasal spray.
It was gonna happen.
Nasal spray. Yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't know.
If it was gonna happen, they should have got it right back again. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't know.
And I was so mad we should have turned our tickets back in. But
Eddie need to put his foot down over there at the zone.
Billy Joe had an opportunity to fight Canelo, right? And then the whole woman beating thing happened, and
it seemed like no. We already talked about Billy Joe Sanders. Always, every time he gets a chance, he kills his shots. He does it on purpose. He sabotages his big fights all the time. You know what I'm saying? You make a fight with him and Canelo, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I sprained my ankle doing skip it." You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's gonna do. That he sabotages his own luck. But as far as Triple G goes, man. Yeah,
I don't want to see it. That's my thing, but I think it's more likely I think it's possible just given the situation now that Canelo's in, that the zone's in. I think it may be a quid pro quo situation where they said we'll give you Callum Smith, you give us Triple G. So
yeah, or Triple G wants one big payday before he calls it a wrap. You know, I don't know. Let us know how you feel about it in the comment section. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
We could have been flawless, flying up to make people's mouths drop jawless. How can 2 years be erased in 1 August? And you know I have my pride, so I had to get brolic. All in all, I can't call it. Just know you're my queen. Wish I was denim, cause then I be in your jeans. Can't fight fate, and you've been loving me since your teens. But when you can't move forward, you gotta wipe your slate clean.